So, Frankie, tell me a little bit about your experience playing sports.
So, as a child, I always loved playing sports. I loved playing baseball and soccer throughout my entire childhood. My grandfather would take me to baseball fields and practice with me. He would pitch to me, and I would hit the ball. And I really enjoyed playing baseball and soccer.
What about like basketball and football? Did you ever play those?
I never really liked basketball. I was never into it. But I really did enjoy football. But my mother never let me play football.
How come?
So I injured myself when I was younger. I broke my arm, and my mother used that against me throughout my entire childhood and said I could never play football. And then in high school, I injured my knee, and that was the next case where my mother held that against me and still never let me play football throughout high school.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
So, did playing sports help you bond with your family at all?
It actually did in many ways. My grandfather, now that he's aged, I'm now his number one caretaker when I'm at home. He has dementia, and so I'm just one of those people that he remembers at a moment's notice, and I can talk with him and get him to take showers and calm down and stuff. So I've really grown close to my grandfather because of my childhood with him. And for my parents, I played on a travel baseball team, and these games would be an hour away. And in the car ride, we would just talk about life and talk how things are going. So I would get to bond with my parents over these car rides, and it made us really close.
That's great. Do you think playing sports will be a big part of your life in the future when you have your own family?
Oh yes, I hope to introduce my kids to sports at a very young age. That way they can play sports throughout their entire lives.
So, are you going to let your kids play football?
Yes, I'm going to allow my kids to choose on whether or not they want to play football.
Cool. Thanks for sharing your experience with me.
Thank you for having me.